Guess who's back? It's Brittany, bitch. Just kidding. It's me. It's Becca. I'm back. Salutations! I'm Becca, this is Worth Another Malarky, and as you may or may not know, I have been on sabbatical for the last month because I lost all my creative energy and couldn't remember why I was doing this in the first place, and decided that it was best for everyone if I took a break and reevaluated my priorities. Well, I've done that. The past month has been a very great month of relaxing, planning for a big move in the spring, working. I have a job now, yay! I was building a business back in the late fall and it is now finally picking up, which is awesome. Totally excited about that. Yay, life updates. So yeah, it's been nice to have a break from doing videos, and I got to spend more time with family and just really think about, you know, what I wanted my goals for the year to be. And so I decided that yes, I do want to keep making videos because there was a possibility that I wasn't gonna come back, and I was prepared for that, you know, just because there's things in my life that I think should be a higher priority than YouTube. But I still want to do this, and I believe that I can keep doing this as long as I kind of adopt a different attitude than I was before. Without really realizing it, I'd been about like kind of the numbers and the success metrics, for lack of a better word, and I just realized that that is so not sustainable. There's only one reason, and one reason alone, for someone like me to do something like this, and that is for the pure joy and fun of making videos and talking about books. So I decided that if I was going to do this again, I was going to keep it really light. I was going to do more content that I want to do instead of trying to think about, oh, what's going to get me more views. I still want to pay attention to trends and do booktube content, but booktube content that fits with my idea of what this channel should be instead of thinking I have to do everything everyone else is doing. So that's kind of where I'm at. I plan on trying to put out a video a week again, but being a lot more kind of, I don't want to say loosey-goosey, but just still structured, but more lenient and more nonchalant about it, because I don't want this to be a higher priority than it has to be. I want it to be right where it should be on my priority list, which is fairly near the bottom, honestly. And I think that that's valid and fair because, I mean, there's a lot of people that do YouTube very, very seriously and who make like careers or part-time careers out of it. And if this goes somewhere, great, awesome. I don't want to bust my chops trying to do it though. I want to bust my chops doing other things. So, with all that said, I'm back and better than ever. Well rested, I guess. I can't seem to get enough sleep these days, probably because it's cold and dark and I am really bad at waking up to my alarm. But in the meantime, I have been, you know, like reading and writing and doing those things in my free time that booktubers do. But generally at the beginning of the year, you expect to see a 2021 reading goals video. I've seen tons of them from booktubers. Great stuff. Awesome goals, everybody. Like, you know, 100 books this year, whatever, you know, read different genres, etc. Awesome. I am not going to make 2021 reading goals because I don't want to. Now this is a perfect example of one of those times when a booktube trend just doesn't fit with the stuff I want to do. I'm not going to make 2021 reading goals just because everybody else is. I have no desire to make a list of goals for 2021. I already made a winter 2020/2021 TBR, so that's basically my goal, is to get through those books for the first quarter of the year, I guess. And really the only other goal aside from that is to just keep reading at my leisure, because I feel like if I tried to make like, oh, I want to hit 100 books or 50 books or 10 books a month or whatever, like that would just put undue pressure and stress on myself in an environment where I'm already trying to alleviate said pressure and stress. I don't want this to be an obligation. I want this to be fun, and I want this to be just a supplement to something that's already a hobby for me. I mean, yes, I do want to read more, but again, I'm not going to state any big goals for this year. I'm just going to see where the chips fall, so to speak. So with that said, I have been reading. I read a couple of fun holiday books. I'm going to do a review on one of my favorite winter books that will be coming out probably in a couple weeks, and I am working through a very popular book, like a booktube, like, golden child right now. So that'll be fun because that is in collaboration with another booktuber. And yeah, I've been listening to some audiobooks too, so that's been an interesting time. And I will probably update on what is what in like my wrap-up video. So this is just a preview of what's to come. I have some fun, weird ideas for fun, weird topics that have to do a little bit with books, but mostly with like just storytelling and movies and TV and stuff like that. Anyways, that's it. So yeah, let me know what you've been up to down in the comments. It's great to be back. I feel really refreshed, and I feel like I'm ready to put out some really fun stuff that I want to see, that hopefully you want to see too. So yeah, until next time, keep it weird, and yeah.